And I think in terms of dollars and cents, that makes sense, because the more that you can, make your staff resilient and effective, you're going to minimize turnover, which can often be a very expensive proposition for education institutions, because it's very expensive to find somebody new, to hire them, to onboard them, to get them acquainted with the way that your school does things. And it's always much cheaper to be able to take your existing staff and to build them up in a way that they're not going to leave. Do you have any insights
Yeah.
on what schools can be doing to improve retention?
Employee retention or student retention or both?
Well, let's focus on employees for now, but I think student
Yeah.
retention is
Okay.
definitely a good
Yeah.
one.
That's a whole other talk show probably. But
Sure.
yeah, I want to be mindful of how I come at this, because within higher ed, one of the dangers that I think is happening right now is institutions there are a lot of institutions struggling. And when we struggle, I think human nature can be to grasp or look for the quick fix or try to put a band-aid on something. And that's part of what's happening with, how do we improve our marketing to our students? How do we pull in AI? How do we do so there's all this grasping survival behavior. And I bring that up, and that's relevant to your question, because when that becomes the culture that everyone's living in, where we don't have the path ahead is unknown, and we look to our leadership immediately above us, and it's this space where we're just grasping instead of confidently moving through the unknown with our controllables. That absolutely impacts employee retention, because employees are looking naturally up to leadership, or sideways to leadership, to say, are we safe? Are we good? Is everything okay? And when the tone or the culture or the feel is, this thing is on fire and we're just trying to throw a bucket here and a bucket there, and oh, by the way, we need you to do more, more, and more, and the employee isn't even really sure what more is right now, and there's not that sense of what I would call calm in the chaos, that controlling your controllables to create that something of grounding, that type of culture combined with burnout, combined with we're not really focused on skill development right now. We just need you to work 10 times harder than you are, or bring more to the table than what you bring. People get tired. They get worn out emotionally, physically, mentally from that type of environment. And then add on that they don't feel poured into or invested into. And human nature says, I'm going to go elsewhere. Humans have evolved through transition and through moving. And so eventually, the human spirit in us says, it's not safe here. And I really don't feel like I'm being taken care of, and I'm not clear of the path ahead, and I'm tired of living in the burning space every day. I'm going to go find somewhere else that feels safer, that feels more calm and grounded. And maybe we still don't have all the answers, but we're at least moving. It feels as though we're progressing and we're moving forward.